As, hey everyone, and here I am with another mock video for Mock Tuesday, and this one is on another batch of Bionicle or construction ones, that is, and this is on another batch of mocks I have called the Bota or Bota Magna mocks. Which, if you're not familiar with Bota Magna, neighboring moon of Magna, which is a little jungle planet inhabited with dinosaur-like Rahis. And if you followed Duck Bricks, he did a little thing related to that, of course. So starting out with a couple of mocks that I have related to that, starting with Paraflame and Wingblade here. And here's a little sneak peek of some. Which I'll do in upcoming videos, of course. So start off with Paraflame here. And his element is fire, and the element, and also the dinosaur species, Parasaurolophus. And now, why I like that? Because, well, as some kind of thought that the Parasaurolophus might have been a fire breather. It's kind of strange how that is, but whatever. But still, decided to do some of that. So, like, for the feet, or for the legs, as you can see, kind of basic Bionicle build for that. But however, the finned leg pieces, foot pieces, which are from Mystica Tahu from 2008 range. And also the regular leg pieces, and also the translucent pieces from Bionicle. And then for the legs here, I have made kind of unique for that, where it's just the Marinui Matoran daggers in orange, which we saw on Akar in Kotorian Legends theme. But of course I had to give a bit more flameness to him. And now, as for the torso body kind of area, which I made quite unique, where it's a traditional Toamata Nuva body piece, and also with a couple of Borak head pieces that connected to a Vaki waist there, and also to a Metru chest armor plate underneath, and then also a Throwbot slicer / Throwbot head in orange to be the chest plate. And for a little uniqueness is had this little trans orange wheel piece. Since I had it on hand, it could well work for that. And obviously, if you know this kind of body piece, that turning that in does the hack and slash kind of feature, of course. And then for the arms, of which I have made from CCBS kind of armoring and bone pieces. Whoops. Since, like most of my Bionicle Hero Factory blocks, which kind of mix up the styles or the systems, of course. And I have those like flame pieces, which were from the fire villains of Hero Factory, of course. And then also do have the little hand foot pieces from the Evade from Below series of Hero Factories, and most of Gen 2 Bionicle, and also Tahumata's Flame Sword, but the updated versions that were in one set in Exoforce and a couple other sets. So for that. And then also, as for the back part with the tail, which is comprised of like some more of those translucent orange limbs, and also some more Marinui Matoran daggers as well, and then ending off with a flame piece there. And then as for the head, which I built kind of similarly to that of Rudaka's, that's from the 2005 Metronui line. Well, all of it similar to that, and then also connected on this kind of ball joint piece as well. And of course can open and close like so, and all with a red Vaki head, and also some the Technic bits connect to one of which that leads to this red Golly Mata hook from Waka and Kane Raw of 2001, and I wish to represent the crest of the Parasaurolophus that he is. And that's about it with Paraflame here. And now on to the other one in this video, Wingblade, which his species, Pterodactyl, or Pteranodon, of course, or Pterodactyl, however you like to refer to as. Which also kind of a mixed bunch of like traditional Bionicle and CCBS pieces, and also some system as well, which you saw on, which I also have on some of those other MOCs then. So starting out for the legs here is kind of simplistic how they're, but all of these I did already have on hand for that. Like those have the traditional foot pieces, but in sand green, which originally came on the Ninjago movie Mech Dragon set. So, which I think, but luckily these do work out quite well. Then the Rocky limbs in dark green, and then the Ben 10 thigh pieces, since I had plenty on hand for that. And then for the main torso body area, which is just traditional CCBS as torso piece, the small one with the green chest armor plate, which came in a couple of sets, and also these two large leaf or palm tree pieces acting as like extra foliage that but also since he's probably a jungle elemented one, like if he's for the jungle area of Magna. Then the backside, which is just a little jet engine to propel him through the air. And then for the tail, which is just one of those other traditional connector pieces, like which we saw on Vastus in the Victorian Legends line, and with a little armor piece on top of it, and also these glow-in-the-dark mini Caracas spines there, and Lee Wanuva's katana. And now onto the arms, or otherwise wings, which I have mixed of like those double socket jointed kind of limb pieces, and no more CCBF shells, and also those T-bars that hold the palm tree leaves, acting as additional part of the wings then. And then have the green rocky limbs, and then these or rocky limbs, and then those additional pieces, and then the like little sword-like pieces from Generation 2, and then those leaf bush pieces that hold these little tooth claw pieces to be his little fingers for that. And now, lastly is the head, or head neck area, which is kind of just a traditional ball socket joint type of brick with a few plates around it, and this one that holds the head part on a hinge. But I can eventually swap it out with a mixel joint as well, or mixel joints as well. And here's the head, which made of just traditional system, which if they were actual sets, they'd probably have large specific pieces to them. But luckily I was able to use system for these MOCs. I got this large white slope to be the top part of the beak, and of course a couple of yellow studs for the eyes, and then the like mini crest for that made of additional slopes, of course. And now, let me get these two together. So, all in all, I did quite well on these MOCs. like plenty of unique designs, like the main body part and the wings for that. And also found some nice uses of, or nice use of pieces. It's like the flames on the shoulders and such. And also those additional flame swords and the leaf pieces, of course. And that is it. And so that is about it with this video. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.